Welcome back, guys, on my YouTube channel Retarget Common. I'm Ambod Mahajan, and I'm here with another video on this episode here. In this particular video, we are going to set up a Maven Recessor project in Eclipse IDE. Before this, I have covered some introduction of Recessor and two important Java concepts like static import and what you called method chaining in uh, in previous videos. Why? Because these two concepts are majorly used while writing recursive scriptings. Okay, that's why I thought to cover those concepts, and I hope you must be clear with those concepts now. So here going to get creating a I'm going to create a Maven project here. But if you're not aware of what is Maven, or you are very new to this Maven, then don't worry. I will try to cover some basics of Maven here as well, and I can show you the difference when you create a non-Maven project and when you create a Maven project. So what are the advantage you are going to get it? Okay, so I will try to make you understand why we should go for a Maven project instead of a non-Maven project. Okay, so we have some prerequisites for this video for this tutorial. So what is that like? Before you go and create a Maven SSO project, so we must have Java installed on your machine. Why? Because this SSO is a Java libraries, and you should have Java installed on your machine. Then you should have Eclipse ID. Latest version will be good. If you are using latest version, then there's no need to go and download the Maven plugin manually. Okay, I think after Eclipse Neon, maybe it's coming by default. Okay, and then we need internet connection. Why? You'll get to know in some time. Okay, and okay, so if you want to see whether Java is installed in your machine or not, you can simply open the command prompt and type cmd, and the command is called java hyphen version. Okay, so once you do it, you see which version of Java has been installed in your machine. As you can see here, I have installed jdk 1.8 update 211. Okay, so we are good with Java here, and I have already installed Eclipse in my machine, and this is the latest version. So let me check it which version I'm using here. But go to about Eclipse ID, and you can see I'm using photon delete. Okay, so that is okay for this recessive project here. Okay, so we have two things what we are supporting here. Okay, now what is the main thing? Like, I am going to show you a non-maven project first, then I will create a main project, then so that you can understand the difference. Okay, so what I am saying that to get a non-maven project, what you need to do, simply click on file, go to new, and if you are very new to Eclipse, so maybe you will not see the Java project directly, but click on others. Okay, and search Java here. Okay, and once you search for the Java, click on this Java project. Okay, click on this Java project, click on next, and give you some project name. Okay, so what project name you can give? Any name you can give. So let me give something like MSc, then rest assured. Okay, non-main project, just to make the difference between two projects. Okay, so what I did, MSc, this is your non-waiver. So always try to ignore white spaces in project name, because this may create a problem while running some Maven build or some Jenkins issue. Also you may face it. So always try to give the project name without any work, without any white spaces. If you want to give, you can give the underscore. Okay, then click on finish. Okay, so we have created one very simple Java project, and we know, or you should know, that if you want to use any external Java library in your project, then you need to download the jar file of that library, and then you need to link with your project. Okay, so what is the meaning of that? Like, suppose if you want to add your same dependency in your project, then what you need to do, we need to go to the Selenium website, and then we download the Selenium jar file, and then we link it here. Correct? Same way you need to do for the non-VM project. What I am saying, that you need to go to Okay, so we can always download the jar file of any Java library from Maven Central Repo as well. They no need to go to Google and search for the libraries and all. You can simply type Maven Central Repo in Google and go to Central Maven repository. Okay, and here at the search you can search for Assured. Okay, so always go for io.ssu, don't go for the com.jv.ssu because com is this jv is the older one, latest is assured. These concepts I have already explained in my previous videos. Okay, so go to race assured here, and we can see there are a lot of versions available, and we should always go for the latest one. Don't use the don't use the older versions or outdated ones. Okay, so click on 4.3.3. Okay, so when you click on it you see something files here, right? And click on this files, like click on this bundle. Okay, and the size of bundle is something like file. The size of that file will be 679 kb. Click on this bundle and you see one jar file we downloaded for you. The same thing which we download the Selenium from the Selenium official website. So we can download any jar file of Java library from Maven Central Repo as well. So let me go to show all, and let me copy this dependency and keep within our project itself. Okay, so we can directly link, but also but it is better to keep the library within your project itself. Okay, so let me create a new folder here, and folder name will be like maybe any name you can give. So let me give something jar files, which will be more meaningful, and paste it here. If you see here, we have just copied the library here. Still we cannot use the classes or method defined by this institute in our script or our code. Why? Because you need to link this jar file to this project build path. Okay, what is meaning of this one? Just simply right click, go to build path and add to build path. Okay, once you do this, then only you see one another folder here, reference libraries. Under this you see the resource. Okay, so whatever Java library you will add to build path of this particular project, everything will be listed here. Okay, so whenever you are writing any script, it will go and look for the classes or interface whatever you have within this particular reference libraries only. Okay, so that's why we need to add into build path. Okay, now so we are good. We have set up we have added our recessive jar file here in a non-mem project. And if you see the size of this particular project, okay, go to properties, go here, and you can see the size of this project is around, it should be 700 kb. Yeah, 684 kb it is, right? Because why? Because some 640 kb we have downloaded the jar file itself, right? So let me do one thing. I will not add any other library as of now, because what I feel that just first understand why we need something, then add it. Okay. So as of now, we don't need anything. So I'm simply adding one registered jar file here. Okay. So let me create one class just to show you whether I can access the registered class. Registered is a class in registered library. So that just I want to show you that if I can access it or not. Okay, I'm not going to write any scripting as of now. So let me create a class, and I will give a package here, demo package, something I'm giving, and here I will be accessing class. Okay, and click on finish. So here we can see, and let me create a main method here, and let me see whether I can export the resource class of from io.associate or not. Or you can see we are seeing the sessions here. That means we have successfully added the RSSO jar file within our project build path, and we are good to go. Okay, but this is non-main project, and here if you want to add any dependency, you need to go and download and add it to your project build path every time. Okay, so what are the disadvantage of this? First thing, suppose if you add 10 files, 10 jar files in your project, right? So it will increase your project size, and if you are using some Git and all, then it will take a lot of time to upload or push or pull or cloning the repo. So this is not good at all. Second thing, versioning. Here we are downloading this as a 4.3.3, right? And suppose in future you need to go and update it. So every time you need to go and download the latest jar file and then you need to add it. So this will be simpler if you have limited number of jars. But what if you have more number of jars? You cannot go and keep updating. And there are many problems like transitive dependency. One library file, one Java library may request of another. Okay, so that time also you need to find the correct versions or compatible versions and then you need to add it. All this will be manual process and it will be hectic for you. Okay, so this is the major problems with the non-web project. And also it will take it will take a lot of effort to add it to your CI/CD or building, because it will not be so much easier here. Okay, so what is the best way? We can go for Maven. There's so many advantage of Maven, but yeah, as of now we cannot learn or understand everything. But yeah, here we are manually downloading the dependency and adding to our projects. Okay, but this we can eliminate if we use the main project, Maven Java project. So let me show you how. Okay, so let me go and create a Maven project here. Go click on File, click on New, and again go to Others if you're very new, and search for Maven here. Select the Maven project. Okay, so I will always suggest you that always check this one. Create a simple project and click on Next. Okay, give some group ID. Like I will just give like com.msc. Okay, and artifact ID will be like reassured project. Okay, you can give any name. Okay, but whatever the advantage of giving these names in this way, I will show you in some time. Okay, and let the version will be same as, and packaging will be jar. Leave it everything. If you don't understand, don't worry, but give the group ID and artifact ID. Okay, and click on finish. Okay, why? So let me go and delete the one thing, because I think we have already created, that's why it is available there. Okay, so instead of that, what I will do, I will just rename it like rest assured project MAC. Okay, click on finish. Okay, so here when you create a Maven project, you see the M icon on top of the project. It means that it is a Maven project. And whenever you create a Maven project, you see a file called pom.xml. Okay, pom.xml, and you see some folder structures as well, like src main Java, src main resource, src test Java, and src test resource. That is another advantage of using Maven, because Maven gives you a folder structure which helps you to keeps your development code and test code separately. Okay, and this is actually really advantage when you go for building and all, like even in for the Docker and all. When you, if I can show you that in later videos, then you can show you what is the advantage of this folder structure. These are not unwanted. Have seen many people are deleting these folders, but there's some purpose of giving these folders. Okay, so as of now, you can understand that this folder just separates development code and testing code. Okay. And another point you need to notice here, that it's showing the GRE system library. That means the Java version, it is using Java 1.1, 1.5. So whenever you are creating a main project, by default, it takes Java 1.5. Okay. So first step, what I need to do, I need to go and say, hey, this project, this main project should use 1.8, don't use 1.5. Okay, so what is the best way to change that? Okay, so the best way to change that, go and update in pom.xml only. The advantage will be like if anyone is cloning your project or pulling your project, they no need to worry in which Java version you have used. Okay, automatically based on the form, it will be updated for them as well. Okay, so to get to mention those information like which Java version I want to use, go to pom.xml and add properties. Okay, so there's some properties tag and it will be opening and closing tag. Okay, so here you need to add the Maven compiler source version and Maven compiler target version. Okay, so Maven dot compiler dot source. Okay, Maven compiler source, and here you need to give 1.8. Okay, and same another dependency you need to add for the Maven dot compiler dot target. So just to know, just to make you little aware of target. So what happens when the Maven compiles your Java files, then every file will be kept under target. Okay, so that I will show you later, but don't worry about that one. But as of now, to just make it, to make your main project to use a particular Java, just come here in the pom.xml and add Maven compilers, maven.compile.source and maven.compiler.target version at 1.8. So here I have spelling mistake, so compiler. Okay, so closing tag will come automatically when you update it. Okay, I think it is good. So now what I have to do, you need to go to this project, right click on this project and go to Maven and update project. What we'll see automatically, the Java versions will be changed to 1.8, which you can see here. It's now 1.8, not 1.5. Okay, we can also format it this because we see it's not in format, so simply Control A, Control Shift L, sorry, F. Okay, so automatically it will be formatted. Okay, so first thing we have done, like I am seeing that this main project to use Java 1.8. Now I need to add this assured here because I want to, this is a researcher project only, right? So instead of going on downloading the jar file, what you just need to do, go to Maven Central Depot. We have already come here, and earlier in the previous project I have downloaded the bundle. Okay, but this time copy this one which is called dependency details. Okay, and paste under dependencies because we are going to have multiple dependencies, so paste it here. Anyway, all the dependencies should be part of dependencies only. Okay, so let me format it again. So what I have done, I just copied the dependency from there, dependency information, and under the dependencies tag you need to put it. Okay, if in future if you want to add any dependency, so there's no need to give the dependencies tag again. You just simply come here and put after this. Okay, so you can see here we have something group id, we have something artifact id, right? Same thing we have seen while getting a main project. Yes, we have given something com.msc, then this is your project msc, right? So that's the same thing here also. So what is actually why we are giving that one? So let me show you, like once we give this dependency, so automatically id will start downloading that dependency for you. Okay, this is ide feature. Okay, but you are creating a main project through command line and all, then you need to run Maven commands so that only to download the library. But because of this eclipse or any id we are using, it will automatically start downloading the dependency as soon as you uh, mention it in your pom.xml. Okay, so now the second question will come, where Maven keeps these downloaded files. So it keeps under your user directory. There will be one folder called .m2. So go to your user directory. So you can go to wherever your user install, generally it will be under C drive. Go to users and go to your username, and there you see one folder called .m2. Okay, under this repository, Maven will download all the dependencies of your project and keep within this particular folder. So how can I find where is my recessive dependency? So you need to follow this path. This is actually path actually. IO. First you need to look for IO. So where is IO? Here is the IO. Click on IO. Then we have rest assured, rest hyphen assured. So go to rest hyphen assured here. Okay. And we see artifact as a rest assured means the folder will be rest assured here. Okay. So this is the rest assured. Okay. Go inside and you see which version I am seeing to use 4.3.3. Okay, so simply if you go inside, you see this assured 4.3 4.3.3 jar file here. Okay, so Maven downloads is for you. Okay, whatever version you want, you can use it. If you want to see like if you I go to the older version of 4. Of race assured, then we have something 4.3.2. So let me do one thing. I don't want to use 4.3.3 in my project. I want to use 4.3.2. Simply select it, save it. You can see something building workspace here. So what actually it is doing, it is downloading the recessor version 4.3.2 in your machine. You can see here, go to the same folder, go back, and you see one another folder called 4.3.2. Okay, and you can see its recessor 4.3.2 jar is here. Okay, if you come here, and also you can, if you defaced the project once, and you go to your Maven dependencies. Okay, it's coming Maven dependencies. If you go here, you can see the files are linked. Okay, so you can see this is a 4.3.2. 4.3.3 is removed. Okay, because we have changed this from 3 to 2, and you can see there are so many other dependencies are also mentioned which we have not asked. We have not mentioned any dependencies here. So Maven also downloads all the transitive dependencies automatically for you. Okay, and also you may ask one question, okay, previously we were downloading the dependency and adding to our project. This time Maven is doing for us. So, but then also it may increase the project size, right? No, actually we have, how it is working. M2 is a common repo, and from, if you're getting any main project, it will go and look for the dependency there, and if it is not there, then it will go and download it. It is not pushing or not keeping your downloaded jar file within your project. No, it is just the referenced. Okay, so it is not, if you are sharing your main project to someone, it will not copy or it will not push the jar files also with you. If your friend or some colleague clone this Maven repo, so Maven will download the jar files in his system. Okay, that's why we need internet connection whenever you create a main project. And I have seen many people are confused. They don't understand this. Maybe download the jar file from network, from internet, right? So you need internet connection for it. Without it, it will not work. Okay, means generally it's look for generally it look for the dependency local first, and if doesn't find, then only you go for the remote repo. Okay, so I hope this would be good for you, because there are so many other concepts of Maven. But yeah, uh, I will try to cover as many as possible. But yeah, for as it is starting video, so we should just understand that what are the advantages we are getting when you create a Maven project. Okay, compared to a non-Maven project. So let me change it to again 4.3.3. Simply change it here. Automatically, it will build the workspace, and you can see the Maven dependencies are already automatically updated. Okay, 4.3.3. Okay, now you should see one thing under this Maven dependency. You see the icon like this, right? Icon something like filled one, filled jar. Okay, and if you go here and you see another thing called scope as test, right? What is the meaning of this actually? What is scope? Why we are writing scope here? Okay, we understand now these three things, correct? Group ID, artifact ID, and versions. And why scope? So as I said, Maven gives you a folded structure also, like to separate the development code and testing code. Okay, so it says that since rest assured, to test the REST APIs. Okay, that's why in pom.xml or Maven dependencies, it restricts this dependency to be used within the development code. What is the meaning of that? If I go to src main java and let me create a class, okay, let me create a class here, uh, access accessing something we can give, okay, and if I create a main method here, right, and let me do race assured, right, let me import it. I'm not getting it only, it's not giving any session, it's not giving any session. Why? Because we have restricted race assured to be used within src trace java, not for src main java. So if I go and create a class under src trace java here, accessing, okay, and let me create a main method here, okay, and if I do race assured, I will see the suggestions from race assured library. Okay, so that is the meaning of scope here. But if you want that your race assured code should be used for src mean java also, simply go to pom.xml, remove this one, and as soon as you remove it and press Ctrl S, just see the file color here. These jars are proper now. These jars are proper now means it's not that you can see this color has been changed as well, right? And if you go to main src main java and type resisted again, okay, resisted again, you can see the sessions are coming from here, okay. And when you remove the scope, it doesn't mean that you cannot use under src trace java. Now you can use wherever you want in main or java. If you are not mentioning any scope, the scope will be global. That means you can use at both the places. But if you are using scope at test, then you cannot use this the classes and interfaces or method defined under this is stored within our src main java. Okay, so we have completed and set up a very basic Maven project here, where I have simply added one dependency called race assured. I will not add any other dependency as of now because I will explain why we need some dependencies. Then I will go and add it for you, not now. Okay, so I hope this video will help you to understand why I'm creating a main project, not a non-main project, and how Maven works, at least how it downloads the jar file, where it keeps, and how it creates a version and all. And also, I hope this you know that how can you change the JDK version for a main project through form.xml, because this is also one interview question, and also what is the meaning of scope. Okay, so I would say it be good for this video as of now, and from next video, in next video I'll show you that which example apis I'm going to use for the demo purpose in my videos. Okay, so if you have any doubt, you can always comment on this video, or you can send out a mail. You can also contact me if you have my contact details. And I always want feedback from you people so that I can improve myself, because I generally write the blogs and YouTube is very new to me, and that's why I am not so good in editing the videos as well. That's why whatever, if you find any mistakes or mistakes or any suggestion you have, you're welcome to share with me. Okay, so thank you everyone. We'll meet for the next video soon. Thank you.